Hey friends, Mark Holmes here for my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because of that, you guys, well, this just doesn't work. Man, it's been a long day. Drove over 300 miles, took care of some business on that red brick house and things, and I'm back here, and I got to tell you, it's been a crazy, crazy day as far as the Dallas Cowboys. There's been so much stuff going on that literally I haven't been able to keep up. We haven't even had an opportunity to talk about Randy Gregory and that situation there. It's just been so much that's been going on between the league. Let's take a drink on this one. The league basically changing the rules on a catch, no catch, and basically saying the Dez Bryant catch was a catch. Yeah, well, we all knew that was a catch and knew we got the shaft on that one, but there's nothing that we can do as far as that goes. But before I get to what I really want to talk about, somebody has been telling me, or actually two people actually have been telling me today, that Joe Boo is the downfall of the Dallas Cowboys. That Joe Boo is the reason why the Cowboys are having bad luck. That I should ditch Joe Boo. Well, I hate to tell you this, but Jason Garrett's been with the Cowboys a lot longer than Joe Boo has. Joe Boo's only been around since 2013. The first game that he went to was actually the game after the New York Giants won their last Super Bowl. In fact, Joe Boo's been to 3 games in New York, and the Cowboys won all 3 of those. Joe Boo's been to 4 games at FedEx Field, and they won all of those. Joe Boo was in Tony Romo's locker in 2014 and recreated the scene for Major League. It's very bad to steal Joe Boo's rum. And Tony Romo had the best season of his career. Joe Boo met Tyron Smith, and 3 days later he got his $97 million contract extension. Charles Haley, his profile picture on Facebook right now, and has been since before he was elected into the Hall of Fame, is Joe Boo. Joe Boo literally has thousands of pictures with fans across the NFL. Calais Campbell? Yeah. Joe Boo's got a picture with him. So, maybe you believe that Joe Boo is bad luck, and personally, I got to tell you, I haven't seen any bad luck for any of us Cowboys or me with him, but I'm curious if you guys think that Joe Boo needs to go. So leave comments and stuff behind there and let me know what you guys really feel about Joe Boo. I know a lot of Redskin fans and Giant fans that would like to see Joe Boo get the boot, but from my standpoint, sorry, he ain't going anywhere. But again, I'd like to see what you guys think. Now, the big question right now is Dez Bryant. It has been my contention for quite a while now that I believe that Dez Bryant would be cut. I believe that his $12.5 million salary, which his cap hit, which is $16.5 million, is just too much for the team to bear. I believe the off-field distractions, the sideline meltdowns and the other stuff is more than what Stephen Jones wants to have on the team. And I've pointed to DeMarcus Ware, who happened to have a $16 million cap hit as well, without the other drama that we were talking about. But the team basically was talking about pay cut, pay cut, pay cut, yet DeMarcus Ware said, I ain't taking a pay cut. He left and went elsewhere and got a ring. I looked at DeMarco Murray, who was the NFL rushing champion, who truly was a major part of the offense. The Cowboys basically said, we're going to lowball you and let him go. I know all the talking heads in Dallas have been saying all along, no, Dez Bryant's coming back. He's part of the plans. Mike Fisher said, there's an easy way to restructure his deal and things. They're not talking about restructuring. Stephen Jones is talking about cut. They're 2 different things. A restructure means is I write you a check for, say, $10 million right now, and we spread that bonus money over the life of the contract. They're saying cut, like Doug Free's money was cut. We're reducing what we're going to pay you. We're not restructuring. And when you hear all the things that Stephen Jones has been saying about, we love the passion, but, we have to grind it out. Because here's the difference. DeMarcus Lawrence, you have to grind it out and talk about it because he has no contract. Zach Martin, you've got to work it out because this is the last year of his contract. Dez Bryant's under contract. There's nothing to talk about. He has a deal. You're not talking about we got to grind it out with Tyron Smith. He's got a deal. You're not talking about Jason Witten, we got to grind it out. He's got a deal. Dez Bryant has years to go on his deal. So the only thing there is to work out is whether or not you're going to keep him. And the more that I hear Stephen Jones talk, the more I believe that it's going to be the same path as DeMarcus Ware. And Stephen Jones even sounds like it's the path like we had with DeMarcus Ware. Because here's the problem, and I've said this all along. This year we've got more cap room than we've had in forever, but we also have a lot of things we have to take care of. We have holes throughout the team that need to be filled if we're going to try and get there, with the NFL basically making it harder for us. We need a guard. We need a swing tackle in case Tyron Smith can't make it. We're going to need another receiver. Going to need a tight end. Linebacker. You really need a big man in the middle. You need a safety. You got to pay DeMarcus Lawrence. You're going to have to pay Zach Martin. You're going to have to tender David Irving. Now, there's going to be some guys go, like Orlando Scandrick. Pretty much they're saying we're going to try and trade him. But, guys, you're not going to get anything for Orlando Scandrick. He's going to be cut by the league year to create some cap room. Your Tyrone Crawford will probably be cut. Hopefully it's a June 1st cut because in that way you get $8 million in cap relief. But the big one right there is Dez Bryant. And I know everybody swears, he's going to go someplace else and he's going to get, a Super Bowl ring elsewhere. And that may be the case. But the reality is, if we do not get enough players to play, one guy is not going to make the difference. It's a team sport. And it's not about having 5 or 6 great, high-paid, talented players. It's about having 53 guys that are a team. Look around at New England. How many superstars are there in New England? Take a look at the Eagles this year. How many superstars are there in Philadelphia? It's not about 1 or 2 guys. It's collectively a whole team that works together. And that has been our problem for too long. We've had some really good guys, a Tony Romo, a Dez Bryant, a Tyron Smith. But then when you get to the defense, the lines, you haven't had enough horses in the race. And we have to start getting these horses. It's tough. But Stephen Jones recognizes it's about the whole team. And that's why I've been saying all along that I believe that Dez Bryant's days in Dallas were numbered. But we'll have to wait and see. But we'll find out something, I believe, real soon. They have meetings planned this week at the Combine. This is when a lot of business gets done. That's why we're hearing so many things that are going on right now. Already today. So hold on to your hats, guys. It's going to get interesting. Whew. Jobu, I might need to see your refill. Your days might be numbered if some of these fans have their way. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu, and I want to thank you guys for being part of the Jobu Sports Report. And don't forget to leave me comments about how you really feel about Jobu being part of the Jobu Sports Report. I'll see you soon.